to the world. Subscribe now to the Hot 97 YouTube channel. It's Ebro in the Morning with Laura Stiles and Rosenberg.
Let's bust it down if we can, because there's a lot to get to right here. Number one, that Georgia Senate situation. Both races were looking grim yesterday, and then again, Atlanta does it again. DeKalb County, black folks do it again. The votes come pouring in, 80% Democrat. Warnock wins his race against Loeffler. And then now the other Democrat, John Ossoff, is winning his race against Perdue. So, in other words, the way it looks is if the Georgia Senate races will both go for the Democrats, tilting the Senate to the Democrats, which is going to make for a very angry, out of control, crazed Donald Trump today. He's speaking this morning in Washington, and Shawnee, I already saw the videos of the MAGA maniacs clashing with the police overnight.
Really?
Yeah, now I just hope that no one who's claiming to be Black Lives Matter, no one who's claiming to be on the left, goes out to clash with these MAGA maniacs.
Let them rock.
Let them fight with the police. You know, now listen, the only people who would go out, I believe, claiming to be Black Lives Matter, I don't believe would be real Black Lives Matter. I don't believe those who actually care are going out there to fight the MAGA maniacs right now. Let them clash with the police.
Let it go down.
Sit home and sip tea while we watch them try to fight a presidency that they can't fight. Because today's going to be messy. Today's going to be weird. It'll probably make for interesting television. It'll probably make for the last real hurrah for Donald Trump's craziness. But in the end, they can't stop it. They can't stop it. So let's just sit back.
As of right now, January, 21st is the inauguration? 20th?
Yep.
That's going down. Biden. Straight
going
up.
down. It's going down.
It's
going down.
happening.
Now
does
today,
Trump come out with the big wrestling move and just kind of like...
That would be today.
With the flying... That's today.
If Donald Trump's going to try his big wrestling off the top rope, I'm going to come up with some victory and we're going to fight it, it would be today.
So after today, we clear.
Yes. And I think we're clear regardless, but he's going to try today. Today's going to get weird. I do believe it's going to get weird. Now, I don't think anything's going to happen. I don't think he can actually fight it, but I think he's going to try today. And I think the Senate victories by the Democrats yesterday is going to make him feel even crazier. That wasn't the only good news we got yesterday, guys. We also found out that Dr. Dre is okay.
Nice.
And it was worrisome. He had a brain aneurysm. He was rushed to Cedars-Sinai Hospital in Los Angeles. And a couple hours later, he tweeted thanking his support, saying he'll be out of the hospital soon, that he's under great care. But it was scary, man. When I was really processing, like, oh, my God. I didn't even process. When I thought about the idea that Dr. Dre could be in danger, Shawnee, it really made me think about, like, I didn't even have a way to process that level that Dre is on.
Yeah, because that would have hit us hard. And I'm hoping that he really is as good as, he said. And you said he put out a statement to say that everything's all right. But aneurysms are serious. I don't know personally anybody who has got out of them, and survived well. The people I know personally have had them and passed away. So I got nervous.
There's varying levels, but apparently Dre is okay. So thank God for that. Dr. Dre is an icon, man. I know he's had a rough time recently. Him and his ex-wife going through a bitter divorce. Speaking of which, the word came out yesterday that Kim Kardashian has had enough. Now it's been semi-amended, and TMZ is reporting that Kim and Kanye are in marriage counseling, but that, quote, divorce is on the table. I don't know how that information gets shared. Why would you share divorce is on the table? As someone who's not famous on a level relatable to Kim and Kanye, but lives a public life, let me tell you, when I was going through my divorce, what I did not want to share with the world, that I was going through that, because it was brutal and difficult. It actually made me realize, Shawnee, that celebrities are crazy. Like, real celebrities are crazy.
And them
The
specifically.
Kardashians share everything, so I'm not surprised that this has got shared. What are we talking about?
I guess you're right. They don't really have an off button.
there is no off button in a Kardashian family. Like,
Well, and it's even a blurry line of what things happen for real life and what things are just happening for the show.
Right.
right.
It's so blurry that I guess you're right. Whereas we have a radio show and we share things, but there are some times you're like, you know what, I'm going to keep this one off.
Yeah.
This one's going to be for me.
Listen, them sharing divorce news is light. That's light work for on
what?
a Kardashian Wednesday.
You know what? This is
Right.
why I love you, Cass, because you're 100% right.
They've all been through it. So maybe they're not getting divorced. Maybe it's just a quick little, publicity move.
Even if they are, it's still the news getting out is like work on a Kardashian Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, it's today's Wednesday. All right, divorce.
Yeah,
2000.
and if they get divorced, they got 4 kids together.
Mm-hmm.
The TV shows aren't going anywhere. They'd have a new deal, I think, somewhere else, right? Like Netflix or somewhere else.
Yeah.
And Kanye's still going to be the dad. And
Look, it sucks, but they'll be all right.
I hope
yeah,
so.
I don't even know if it sucks. Who does it suck for? Are the
It would
kids
suck for
now?
Kanye.
Are
For
the
the
ki-
kids.
Does it suck for Kanye?
I mean, he's going to
Kanye's-
be out here on his own with nobody to reel him in.
No,
at
well, hold
all.
on. Well, first of all, how good a job has she done reeling him in? Let's keep it 1,000. I'm not saying she hasn't tried. I'm not blaming her. That is
Right.
not casting aspersions on Kim. I'm just saying he's a grown-ass man who's living in Wyoming by himself. She can only do so much. So she has to go. She's trying to raise 4 kids, run a billion-dollar empire, and try to get people out of jail and do the things she's doing. Then she has to jump on like a private jet and fly to Wyoming to try to get Kanye to calm his ass down.
Yeah. But what about North in Chicago?
And the other one, Saint.
Saint. What about Saint? I
Yeah.
feel bad for the kids, man.
Definitely.
Do you?
I mean,
I feel
I just
bad.
wanted to
but-
say their names.
Yeah. I mean, listen, divorce sucks for everyone for sure. However, these are not kids now who are let me put it this way. They were going to have a crazy life no matter what.
The kids.
Marriage, divorce, they are, I'm sure they're loved and cared for, but they are also featured props on a television show that they were born into without any choice. So, like, their life is nutso out of the gate. It's so while it may stink, I don't know, man. Ye's pretty erratic and crazy. Maybe it'll bring some stability to their life. Who knows? And they're still going to love him. He's their dad. They're still going to see Kanye. They'll get to take fun trips to Wyoming.
Sure, exactly. Weekend at Dad's house.
What?
Yay.
Yeah. No pun intended. Yay.
Yay.